Did we
Well,
ever come up with any more topics?
we can talk about what I was about to say to Katie, which is Atla has ruined my hearing. Like all the time now, if Matt says something from another room, and I'm like, huh? And
Let's
you
talk
think it was
about our
Atla.
ears, guys.
Just want to welcome everybody to. Sorry, that sounds
To
funny.
your house.
Martha Stewart over here.
This is our next rendition of the Lifing It Up podcast.
Oh, we changed the name.
It only has one name, and it's Lifing It Up podcast.
The name is now. Okay. You ready? Katie and Josh can vote. Okay. And this will determine.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So raise your left hand if you like lifing it up. Raise your right hand if you like stuff about things. Katie, you have to. No. You guys, you have to choose.
Oh, look
Oh,
at
they're
that!
so
Guess it
You have to choose
stays
one.
the
No.
same.
Play the fifth.
Stuff about things, you say?
Yeah. Josh earlier said that one was really good.
So it's
Now
universal.
that you brought it up, he doesn't like it.
right?
No, he liked it before. I heard it.
I did like it.
Lifing it up doesn't make sense, and
Stuff
the-
about things doesn't really make sense either. Yet.
that's the point,
Bam,
though.
Tiffany. Well, maybe Lifing It
But-
Up is the point.
We say stuff about things is the point.
That's
but
fine.
lifing it up, the punctuation in it, I can't deal with.
Because I spell it
It's
life,
spelled weird.
the
and
hyphening up.
I don't like it. I just can't live with that.
Um,
I love you though.
I'm just gonna reach over here and okay, yeah. So it looks like
That
it's
is
Lifing
not
It
the
Up.
way to treat a wife. Treat a wife, people. Don't do that.
So anyway, so whatever it is, we're starting it now. We got a few things we're gonna talk about. We're gonna play some fun games. I just want to welcome Josh and Katie Roberts on the program. This is live from Southern Alabama. This is the first time we've done it where we weren't in Georgia with
Yeah.
our new friends.
But we've been back. I've been back almost 6 months now. You've been back almost 3.
The amount of time we've been back is irrelevant.
Why?
It's been a minute since your last podcast. What has transpired in your lives since the last podcast?
Since it's called Lifing It Up.
When-
Since it was called Life It Up.
so let's talk about first when the last podcast was.
So the last one we recorded was October of 2018.
It's a long
Wow.
time ago.
Many moons.
Yeah, we were right on it for 5 episodes and then nothing. So
Well, the reason for that is definitely we had a lot of school things happening. We, myself, and the others who would be on the podcast with us. So
that
we
is true.
took 4 board exams, 4 of the 5 board exams that we have to take for chiropractic school. We, that's funny. We did a lot of other things. We took some practical exams in the school, so we really didn't have free time to do things like that. And then everyone started moving away.
They did, and it was a very sad time.
Yeah,
in
it
my
was.
life. We got to Atlanta. We made these good friends. Shout out to my fallen friends who have fallen into other places besides my
They
life.
made the wrong choice to move other places.
Back to their homes, to their
yeah.
families.
Get that garbage out of here.
Yeah.
We felt that way when you guys did. So there you go.
But we came back. We always promised we'd be
appreciate
back.
it.
You did. And
So-
I appreciate that.
So yeah, I mean, we purchased a house and we are back.
Yeah. Why didn't I talk about that?
That's a pretty
That sounds a
big
lot
deal.
better than tests.
Yeah. So we have moved back home to Southern Alabama here, and yeah, we, Tiffany's about to be a doctor.
What up?
There was one point in one of the older podcasts, I was sitting there and I was looking around and I mentioned to them, I'm the only one that's not going to be a doctor in like a year.
You're a
right.
doctor in my heart.
Thanks. I said I better either get real smart or start being a DJ. That's the only 2 ways I'm going to be a doctor.
Hey, you've done that before.
Dr. DJ J. Rob.
I have.
He did. And he was a dang good one, if I may say so.
You're not
Aw.
supposed to say dang here. They have children.
It was a darn tootin'.
I don't think
Good
you're
one.
supposed to say
Darn
that one
tootin' is
either.
Great.
You could say really great. That's
I really
good.
can't say that. So
Make
anyway,
sure if you're going to say cuss words, yell them up the stairs so the kids will hear them. That's how you operate here.
we don't say those words. So, I'm really sad I don't have a soundboard set up, Josh. I need you to make your little board with the sound effects, like
Gotcha.
the Parks and Rec. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Like the guy from the radio station.
Yeah.
He's very
He's
cool.
like, you
Oh,
are a magic man.
What's his name?
Oh, I can't remember.
I know the second guy's. It's Ira and the other one, but I'm not going to say the other one.
Good choice.
Why not? Oh.
Ira and the friend.
Ira in the shower.
So,
I guess.
so anyway, that's pretty much all that's happened in the amount of time that we have. Don't forget occasionally, guys, to look at the camera.
Oh, sorry.
That's
Uh,
true.
Katie stares intently at the camera, never blinking.
So in the time since then, you know, that's pretty much what's happened with us
Yeah.
since that last podcast. So yeah, name to be determined, like always.
Stuff about things.
Can you just
Um,
call it name to be determined?
TBD podcast. I like that.
It's mine, so it's gonna be laughing. It up.
No.
I was gonna
okay.
say, is that already a thing?
So,
CBD podcast?
is it? I don't know. I only listen to murder podcasts,
This is
and
true.
they've all
Is it not
got
called
really weird
TBD?
names. So why don't you guys tell us a little about yourselves? What do you guys do?
Go ahead.
Well, my name is Josh, and
Hi,
Is that
Josh.
short for Josh Freeum? What's that
Josh
short
Freeum.
for?
yeah, one of those.
Mhm.
I'm a pastor at a church. I'm an associate pastor.
Like a field.
Yeah, I'm an associate in
That's true.
a field. No, it's I do a little bit of everything. I primarily minister to young adults at the church, but I do a little bit of everything. And I take care of media there as well. And I also serve in a company called Seymour, doing broadcasting for schools, municipalities, well, various things. So very, very happy to be here.
Admirable thing to be. All right.
Sure. Okay, well, we also have children together.
He didn't ask about our kids. He said, "What do you do?" And I was like,
He didn't
"This
ask
is what
what
I
is your job. He said, "What do you do?"
No, I know
Just
what
to
your job
clarify.
is, but what do you do?
Oh, well, in that case, I play
Nobody-
Yahtzee, and sometimes I skip.
Don't forget to get up on the mic, Katie.
Sure. Anyway, so we have some kids. They're upstairs
Yeah,
watching something they probably
two
shouldn't be
beautiful little
watching.
girls.
Yeah.
I'll
I can
insert
confirm
picture
they're real
here
cute.
of that one
Uh,
picture of Addison that I have.
We're not gonna put children's pictures on the internet. Thanks. Try again.
Just use a picture of a smiley face.
I will blur out her face, but I will post the picture.
It's actually not a blurry face. It's actually what they really look like.
That's nightmare fuel.
I'll just use a picture of a young Jaden Smith.
I
Yeah,
already
perfect.
am afraid of
That's
children.
exactly what our children look
That's
like.
what I need is for some blurry faced kids to be showing up.
But but Katie also teaches people how to talk good.
Yeah, I'm a speech language pathologist. I work online in teletherapy and at a small business in my town.
Wow.
Super fun.
That
You-
sounds so cool.
You know what
It
I
is.
just realized?
What?
What's that?
I don't think I was a web developer when the last podcast happened.
No.
Yeah, I
no.
think you guys didn't
Wait.
cover all of the things that have
Yeah,
happened.
what's
so you guys
changed in
have
your life, Matt?
graduated, gotten new
Yeah.
jobs, moved to a new place, bought a new house. A lot has happened.
No, I think I was about to start the classes, or I had either just finished.
Wow. Yeah, because a year ago this month, you had 2 years ago this month.
2 years ago.
So
this
yeah,
month.
you had already graduated.
Okay, maybe I
Yeah.
no.
I don't know what day it is.
Anyway, we'll look that up for next time and discuss those things.
Yeah, but no, because in my Facebook memories, you've been 2 years ago you graduated from the program. So that was early 2018. So you had
I
already started
graduated
working.
in May of 2018.
That's what I'm saying. So in October of 2018,
Happy anniversary of your
you
graduation.
had
Thank
happy
you.
anniversary. You had graduated and started working already because you got that job 2 weeks before graduation or whatever.
Yeah, it was really neat.
You're
Yeah,
amazing.
that was a huge blessing.
Thanks.
Everyone thinks so.
We're all amazing people.
Sure.
We
Uh,
are all amazing people.
Not everyone in the world, just the people that are talking in this room at
Yeah.
this moment.
But also, can we have Katie say that she's a speech language pathologist again one more time? Because the way she said it was so professional that I aspired to do that.
Okay. Was it?
One more time.
Let's say it
All
one
right.
more time.
I'm Katie Roberts, and I'm a speech language pathologist. Was that
Love
good?
Ooh.
Was that
Thank
the
you.
same?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
great.
Ooh, that was nice.
She
'Cause I'm
talks good.
still
Thank
in the like,
you.
what up? I'm a chiropractor stage.
Have
That
you
sounds
guys
pretty good.
ever?
I need to be a professional.
Have you ever seen any of the spoofs of the ASMR things?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know what ASMR videos are? Like the ones that are concentrated towards sound.
It's like people they're like, okay, now I'm scratching your head. Well, like they're doing your hair and they're like,
The only thing I know about that is what's that guy's name? Sleeping at Last.
Oh, that's not even close.
All right.
That's
How
not
he's
even-
like,
So,
this is
like,
the sound of a 9
it's
riding his bike.
it's people that really find joy. Oh, look, there's one of our small children now. It's when people find joy. That's a good way of saying it, right?
Yeah.
Find joy in specific sounds. So, for example, they might hear like got you.
is that like an airplane crashing, Josh? What is that?
Let's all. Man, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen. I'll say it again.
Yeah. She has her podcasting gear. She has her microphone.
Yeah.
She has her cell phone
Her kitty cat headphones.
and her headphones that are really ear protection.
Wow.
Oh, that makes sense. I was like, why does she have these over your headphones?
What?
I love that ear protection.
Yeah, I don't even know what that's about. Now, hey, Addison, baby. Addison, if you're in here, you have to be quiet. Deal? Deal.
That sounds like a solid.
Nope, nope.
Deal broken immediately.
This is the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals.
She's just gonna do it while you talk.
Anyway, yeah.
So anyway, we actually did have some real things to talk about.
Yeah.
So
I just reached my stand goal, guys. I'm not standing.
We'll cut and edit some of this. Hey, upstairs now.
Hey, if she cries, do I get to cry too?
It wouldn't help.
Oh, okay, no.
I love you. Stay up there.
And
She's
we're-
so defeated.
and we're back.
Bless her heart.
So be careful of like hitting the table.
Yeah, you've been doing it a lot.
Mostly me, because I've been picking up
It's in
children.
now.
I've been doing it as well.
Stop,
Josh,
Jay.
give me a beat. Yo, sitting at the kitchen table, talking on some microphones. Okay, that's all we have.
That was so fun.
I actually couldn't do really good in your waveform.
That's unfortunate. Okay, so the real things we were going to talk about is we're tired of everyone and the media and the news and our friends and our families and our churches and people on the street all talking about the COVID virus. So
Oh, yeah.
we decided to put a fun twist on it
Sure.
for this.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how I
So-
call that.
Tiffany, explain our twist.
Okay, so our twist is instead of a virus, what if this had been a zombie apocalypse type deal
Right.
where,
Like instead of people.
I mean, I guess it's still a virus because isn't that how the zombies happen?
Sure.
But whatever.
Why
That's
not?
exactly how.
Yeah.
So in this scenario, instead of people getting sick, they would just turn to zombies and attack you. So Josh, what would your first action guess?
So wait, we need to preface this. Are we assuming
Okay.
that this takes the place of COVID-19?
Yes.
So
Yes.
it would have already happened, say, mid-January.
So
Or-
I'm thinking it would
Well,
have.
there are different theories about the timeline of this.
I know, but just assumption for us.
So
just
I,
assumption
Yeah.
for
I,
us.
I want to think of it as unfolding very similarly. Whereas,
So it was just mostly what would you have done when all this was getting
But,
started?
like,
What-
you
what's my
heard it-
plan?
you heard it on
Yeah.
the news, but a lot of people were doubted it until it hit us here. That sort of thing.
So, okay, there's a couple different things. I've thought about this.
Okay.
So we live in a circular kind of neighborhood with kind of an inlet.
Okay.
The first thing I would do is I would connect with all my neighbors, the ones that I don't know, because there's a lot of them.
All right.
I don't know.
Curveball. Phone towers are down. Are you gonna?
No. I just go to their house.
Oh, okay.
We
With a
don't
bat.
have their phone numbers anyway.
He's
We-
gonna
yeah,
go
we wouldn't
door
have been able
to
to call
door.
them anyway.
That's
Yeah.
embarrassing.
I know, but here's the deal:
Embarrassing.
you go, and you create a barricade at the entrance to our neighborhood.
Okay.
Okay.
So
This-
are you telling me your neighborhood has a wall around it except for the entrance?
No. We haven't got there yet.
Okay.
That's eventual. But I mean, we haven't got there yet.
But immediately they're keeping anyone.
We're keeping it
out.
like you can't just come into this neighborhood.
Like
Okay.
you
Just
can't
block off.
drive in if you're a zombie. Like
We
don't
happen
drive in.
to have our neighborhood does like a circle, so it does like a giant circle, and we're kind of in the ring of that circle.
Okay.
So we would convert all of our backyards that are connected in the back into a communal farm.
Start growing.
Okay, so like some people have goats, some people grow corn,
So
that
you,
kind of thing.
so you would be handling food. Then.
Yeah, we would basically be self-sufficient. We wouldn't need anything because we'd have all our food right here.
And so
Now, granted, that would take a minute to do,
okay.
obviously, but between all of our houses in the neighborhood, we could probably pull food together.
I've
And
I've never seen a Farmville player like this man. So
Yeah.
I feel like he could grow some things.
I
Maybe have some hot air balloons.
when Farmville was a thing, I made spreadsheets to calculate the best crop use.
And then I married you. After that happened, I
Yeah.
married you.
I can confirm. I've
was a
seen
great
these
choice.
spreadsheets. They're very detailed. And we're back. Back to our podcast.
You're gonna play some elevator music there.
No, it's just going to
You're
cut
gonna
very
cut-
quickly.
Cool.
Good plan.
Hey Josh,
Welcome.
You didn't screaming at your kids. I'm just kidding. He didn't scream.
I did.
So where were we before we get going rolling again? I
Yeah,
just wanna-
absolutely.
Isn't this a super cheap, doable setup? Like
It
I know
is.
it's not perfect, but it
It's
works.
my favorite
is.
part when
It
we
is.
talk about gear. Let's do that
Well,
some more.
I mean, he made it feasible.
We're very cheap. Very, very cheap.
Do you boost the audio whenever you're done, or
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go in and put like do the narration voice effect. And it boosts it and compresses it, and I have all this stuff down there I do. So anyway, back to where we were.
Okay, so Josh just got done saying that they would connect with their community members and
Yeah,
Okay, and you're
Have
farming because of your
farms.
Farmville skills.
my Farmville skills. I
Okay.
got it taken care of.
All right. And then you guys would just be a community, and then in the middle of like waiting for your crops to grow, you could form your walls.
Yeah, and we would start our own form of currency in the process.
Okay.
I can't tell you what that is because if I told you what the currency is, then you'd have the potential of taking out our economy.
oh,
That's true. That's
okay.
true.
So Katie, do you agree with this?
Is there any additions,
there-
or would
yeah,
you
any
do
way
it
you would-
I
differently?
mean, I would
alter that?
continue to go about my business wearing my mask. I think I would be fine.
But what about the zombies?
It's fine as long as you have your mask on.
That's not how
So,
zombie apocalypses
complete
work.
complete denial for that one. It's fine. Some people will do that.
We'll miss you, Katie.
I mean, we have an area that is fit to be a commune,
Yeah,
in North Alabama. So
oh, that too.
I don't know why we wouldn't just do that.
I like that. Yeah.
Why North Alabama? What's there?
I mean, my family has some hunting property.
I would like to say there's nothing more terrifying than zombie hunters. Think about that.
Oh, like hunters.
Like
that
hunters
turn into
that
zombies?
turn into zombies.
But see, do these zombies have like cognitive function?
We don't know.
Can they calculate and make decisions?
We don't know.
No,
Or are
these
they
aren't
just
the
running
German
around
zombies
into
from that snow
walls?
movie that time.
We don't know, dude.
They're mindless. They have no. They just-
Okay.
They could possibly use guns.
So I will let Tiffany explain our.
Oh yeah, because y'all have a
Because-
joint plan. Am I
Yes.
correct?
We've talked about this
This-
in depth.
This plan was formulated and has been solidified since before we were even married.
Wow.
But-
it was in the contract.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was. It was in our vows. Josh
So-
knows, not really.
Yeah.
But I want to preface it by saying that I would either do what we're about to talk about, or I would just like go into fetal position and not accept things like Katie.
And
Sure.
get and be made. a
I
snack.
didn't say I was going to do that.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm
Right.
still going to the grocery store. Okay, go ahead.
And dying.
So, our plan would be to gather any necessities
All necessities.
and immediately go to Dolphin Island,
Dolphin of the Islands.
blow up the bridge
Boom.
connecting the island to land,
Boom.
and then proceed to like cull all the zombies that are on the island, assuming that there are zombies on the island.
We're isolated. We've blown up the bridge.
Mhm.
We
And
got
eventually, Matt would learn to fly a plane. We would leave Dolphin Island and fly to another private island where we don't have to worry about anyone.
Could you not just use
Or-
a boat?
I was gonna say, Tiffany,
I
a boat.
mean,
You mess it up every time, Tiffany.
But a
Oh my
plane-
God. I'm just kidding.
I will punch through your face. So
She
first
will
of all,
leave you there on
a
her.
plane is much faster than a boat.
Are there many planes on Dolphin
And-
Island?
But no, we could find a plane. Just listen.
Can we get a spaceship?
Hey, if you close your mouth, zip it, and
Sh-
then I
sh-
can tell you the
show your
story.
mouth.
So, if you can find a plane and get to an island quickly because there's no electricity or communication, right? So you can't just like Google the weather for that day and hope that your boat makes it wherever you're trying to go.
I just want to point out that if the weather's really bad and you're in a boat,
You're safer than a.
much safer than a
Mhm.
plane.
I just
agree.
feel like the point is to like beat those storms. So you just get there really quickly.
I also
you're
think
all
her
good.
premise is, moreover, don't stay there, and have a means that you get away.
See,
Yeah, we're trying to
Yeah.
leave. We're trying
Regardless
to
if
leave,
it's a
go to
boat or a
private
plane.
island.
so we have different plans.
What's
I
your
would
plan?
go to Dolphin Island,
Could
blow
you
up
guys
the
not
bridge,
go ahead and buy a boat now?
Oh, those
buy
are
a
money
boat.
pits. No, thank you.
buy a
Mm-mm.
boat.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me, Katie?
No, we gotta wait until it's like martial law, and then we like
No,
punch
we just
someone in the
take a
face and
boat.
take their boat. Yeah.
Have you never played Grand Theft Auto?
That's against the law, you guys.
There was
Not
no
when there
laws.
is
There's
no law,
zombies,
yeah.
Katie. For the
Yeah,
love
this
of-
is zombies. Where are you at?
She's going to the.
still
I'm
going
at
to the grocery
Publix.
store.
She's stopping at red lights, going to the grocery store, paying taxes.
I would say I would still use a crosswalk.
Me and Tiffany are
Don't even care.
stealing boats, and blowing up bridges,
Yeah, living.
right? Jeez.
It's not much different from
Am
our
I
normal
still in
life.
frame, Josh?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Anyway, so
I don't
that was-
know. I feel like okay, so I stained our backyard furniture today, and I got halfway through the can of stain before I realized I never mixed it up. And so I feel like it's something small like that that would take me out during a zombie apocalypse.
She said, "Yeah, I stained the first thing and it was so light, and I started staining the second part and it was so dark."
I was like,
I was like-
oh, I have a messed up.
Please God, Tiffany, tell me that
We've
you
all been
stirred
there.
it before you started. She's like, "I watched so many videos. Not one of them things said anything about stirring it."
I'm just saying, if you're gonna make a video about staining things on YouTube, how about you tell them, hey, here's a can of stain. Why don't you
Well,
shake
that would
it up a little?
that would say like every tutorial in the world would say, "Wake up before you start this." It should just be known, but that's fine, Tiffany.
No.
Hey,
You
I
should
removed
comment on all of those that you watched and
Be like,
say,
you could have put a step one in
Yeah.
there.
I removed some paint from a handrail that I started on this
this is
project.
the worst story.
Like for real. So like
Boy,
I-
I'm ready for this one.
it was like all gunked up because of like oil from your hands and stuff like that. We never clear coated it properly when we painted it the first time.
So did we paint it? I think we just moved in and said, "Here's a nice handrail."
We did. I took it off and I painted it.
Is
Oh,
this-
but
really?
I,
So
I
this
never,
is your fault.
Is
I
this
was
interior or
blaming
exterior?
the previous owners.
huh?
Is this interior? Or
Interior.
exterior?
Interior our hallway.
Oh.
So anyway, so I sprayed some paint remover on it, right? To like get it
Sure.
off and all that. Well, the
On a-
can
isn't it a wooden?
Oh
So-
yeah.
the can
It
actually
is.
says removes paint in 15 minutes.
From wood?
Yeah. So it says that on it. And then I was reading the instructions on the back, not looking at the stupid label on the front. Can I say stupid label on your podcast
this,
show?
this
Cool.
your house.
Yeah.
Only can say it
No,
once.
seriously.
We're rated for
So-
one stupid label per episode.
One,
We just
okay,
said
good.
it 4
Yeah, you
times,
said
you
it.
guys.
We're-
Demonetized. So on the back side of it, I was reading the instructions. How long is this supposed to sit on there? It literally says on the can, allow it time to work. That's all it says.
it doesn't tell you
Did
what
you
the
get
time
this from
is.
the Dollar Tree?
No, I got it from the Walmart.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, no, right? So, I mean, it is the little things that mess us up. Just
Yeah.
the
I
little
will
dumb
say,
things.
the stain turned out all right.
I've seen pictures.
Insert picture here
Yeah.
of stained furniture.
It turned out
Can,
okay.
can
I'm
you
not
also
mad.
insert the picture of the
The
rail
handrail?
that he left
Nope,
out
we're
in
not-
the rain
we're not
for
gonna
a
put that picture
full
online.
month, and now it's warped?
Oh,
Yeah, we're not going to put that picture
Okay,
online.
so also we're gonna have to get a new
Can you,
handrail.
can you
Yeah,
please
sure.
hang that up in the hallway? I just
Can
want to
you
see
like-
it really
Can you get
work.
like a
Let's make it an art piece.
Can you get like a
No,
huge
as the
chain?
actual handrail.
Have it welded, and that'd be like your rail is like just a big like crude welded chain.
No,
Oh, that'd be nice.
no, that's
hardcore,
not
dude.
nice.
I just want to
Hey.
point out, Matt makes fun of me for doing stuff like that. Like when I've never stained anything in my entire life, yet will frequently leave our refrigerator door open all night. So
Where did you get
We're
this
dumb in
amazing
different
furniture
ways.
from?
we made it.
Right?
I fashioned it with my bare hands, Ron Swanson
And a
style.
saw
That's
and
amazing.
hammer and nails.
Tiffany helped me.
So you
Actually,
built your own
screwdrivers.
patio furniture and you stained it.
Yeah.
It's pretty legit.
I built it. Tiffany stained it.
I helped build it.
She kind of helped build it.
Rude.
But
It's 2020. Women
I'm
can
the
do
one that
things.
was in the bed sore for 4 days after somebody asked me, "Do you have a wood shop that you built that in?" And I said, "No, I crawled around like a peasant on the cement floor of my garage."
I feel like I was less affected by that because I am like bending and twisting and like
Get outta
doing
here, Tiffany.
adjustment
No one
things all
cares.
day.
Because of your P90X experience.
Oh,
No, she adjusts patients because she is a doctor of chiropractic. So that equates to
a
screwing
lot,
in
of,
manual
boards
a lot
labor.
of movement.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's why we get a 3-hour
Between-
lunch break.
between her lattes and billing patients.
Wow.
You
My
guys
job
are
is
on a
much
roll.
harder than that.
Anyway,
Just wait till we get home. I can't wait. It's gonna be so fun.
What if zombies needed adjustments?
She would not adjust them.
Katie probably
am
would.
I
She's
already
still
a
living
zombie?
life.
If I were already a zombie, I'd be adjusting everyone.
Okay.
Adjusting them.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Oh, I mean, if you were already a zombie,
Yeah.
you would be adjusting other zombies.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I believe
eating people.
everyone should have chiropractic care to function optimally.
Well, I think that this is more delusional than me going to Publix. I think.
The women are out, Josh. Neither one of them.
Matt, I'm going with you to Dolphin Island.
Tiffany's flying planes. Katie's shopping.
We're going to be surviving.
She's taking planes into bad weather. Not mixing up the
I'll be
stains.
warping handrails.
You know
Yeah,
what?
good
Blunt
luck.
object for zombies. Whatever.
Good luck
You're welcome.
fashioning a shelter with Josh's woodworking skills.
Dang it, I didn't
That's
think about
right.
that. We're doomed.
We're so dead.
All right. Well,
Fun topic.
yeah, that was a good one.
Real, real good.
So can you get the stuff for the game? So
Oh, yeah. What game are we going to do?
we're gonna do the text from last night.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Oh, hey,
Katie cleaned it.
Oh.
She sanitized it.
So while she's going to get the game, let me explain how it works. It's pretty simple.
Whoa, everything's bad.
No, just moved the whole table. Sorry. Anyway, so I'm trying to remember the I think the game is called New Phone Who Dis. No,
Oh,
it's
that's a lot different from what I thought it was.
yeah.
Text
So
from
it's
last
a
night was a thing though.
It used to be a website
Yeah,
before Reddit.
it was
Yeah.
so funny. I used
What
to
was it
read that
called?
all the time.
text from last night.
Text from
I
last
know
night.
you used to read it.
I don't remember
Okay,
that.
hold on. Let me just pull up a couple.
Was it like E-Bombs World kind of?
I don't know
was-
what that
it
is
was,
because I'm younger.
It
than
was
all
like
of
a
you.
subreddit, and it was just funny things that people got into.
Is it on Reddit?
You remember it.
It probably is now.
It's from like 2008.
Yeah,
don't-
it probably is on Reddit now.
It is during
Okay, are you ready?
Farmville era.
So what it does, what it is, it's a website and it's just a feed, and it has the area code.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
this one
It
says,
took me a minute, but yeah.
"I got sriracha sauce on my mask while I was eating fast food. Now wearing it makes me hungry." Okay, here's one. That chick keeps sending eggplant emojis. The other person responds, "Welcome to dating in the digital age. Better catch up now that you're divorced." And then the other one explains what eggplant means.
Are you going to do that for us now? No. The answer is no.
Lean
Eggplant is a
closer to the
delicious
mic,
I had a
You
please.
better use that
dinner
mic, Katie.
vegetable.
Sorry.
That's it. We're giving Katie Addison's mic.
I would have taken that from the beginning.
So
Oh
we're-
wow, these are a lot less wholesome than I remember.
Oh, you know it's true.
because it became 2020.
I think you got
I don't
more
remember
wholesomer.
these. They were like, you think I got wholesomer?
No,
Yeah,
I
dude.
remember them being more appropriate.
I thought they
than
were just like
eggplant
it was just
emojis.
funny things,
Mhm.
not necessarily stuff I couldn't read on a podcast.
So with this game,
Okay, wait, Josh, I'm sorry. I have
Oh,
to read one more. I'm
she
the
has one
worst.
more to
I'm
read.
sorry.
No.
It says you don't know happiness until you've got to smoke weed inside Taco Bell and then eat all you want for free. This person's level of happiness is very low. Anyway.
Okay.
how do you?
That was the worst.
Very good.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Shout out for you. It's beautiful.
I just feel like they have low aspirations.
Why do you have more inboxes than replies?
I
Do you
mean,
not know how this plays?
we're only gonna do one
How this
round. We're not gonna
plays?
play the
Just
full
one?
game. Well, I mean, we
Just
could play a
one.
couple more, but I mean, like, I don't wanna eat up your time. We're already like,
I'm sure he can edit it out. Let's not
yeah,
have
we can
fun.
play a little bit. So okay, so here's how it works. Basically,
watch the elbows.
I know. Watch your bows. So it's a lot like apples to apples. Basically, the way we do it, and I'm sure there's probably other rules to it, but this is just how we've done it. Is you basically have a number of reply cards in your hand, and someone starts the game off by flipping an inbox card, and you treat that as if you got that as a message, a text message sent to you. And then you pick the reply out of your hand that you think is the best response. And obviously, you can play to the person. So, like, if you're like, "Oh, I know that they would love this one more so than
Of
you know."
course. Of course.
So, you basically just everybody puts down a reply face down. I read them all out loud, and then I make the choice as to which one was the winner. They get that inbox card as like a point, so to speak, and then they get to flip the next inbox card for everybody else to play.
Oh, okay. So it goes by who won the last one?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
So here's what I'll do. I'll give each of us 5. How about that? We'll start off with 5 replies. So you can look at them. Go ahead and look at them and be thinking about it. Now, let me also preface this for those that are watching and listening. Because I am a pastor and because I do play this with our the young adults that I minister to, I did churchify the game a little bit. I took out some of the innuendos and references and made them, I don't know, I guess wholesome, more wholesome. I don't know
More
what the word is.
wholesome. Is
For
that a
anyone
more-
that can see that, this is how many cards
Yeah, there's a
he
couple.
went through.
So I'll tell you what, I'll do it first. That way I can't get a point first, but you can make a decision based on what you have. But so for example, I'm going to flip over this. Let me do a different one. So yeah, you can see on the camera this has a lot of Sharpie on it. Anyway, so we'll put that with there.
That was
Cool.
one of the less wholesome ones.
Yeah, a lot of
There was a
Sharpie.
lot of Sharpie on that
All
one.
right, this is very very simple. All it is you get a text and it says, "I'm alive. What's up?"
Got you.
That's all it says. I'm alive. What's up? So you pick and put it face upside down so I can't see who put it there. Oops, I kicked the table. They're contemplating.
That was a long time to decide those cards, guys.
I'm alive.
You
What's
gotta
up?
Own it.
Okay.
You have to really
all right.
consider.
Yeah.
I want to point out that Matt hates this format of game because he feels like he is the best at it and always wins.
It's
When we
not a-
play what do you meme? He is like so on his high horse about how much better at that game he is than everyone else.
I
who
can
ever
honestly
existed.
say never lost a game though. There's
Well,
been some
That's
close.
not true.
No, there's been some close contenders.
New Phone Who Dis is actually put out by What Do You Mean?
Mhm.
So shameless plug right there. All right. So I get a text, I'm alive. What's up? These are possible responses that came from you guys. I just left therapy. I wish you had texted me before I went. Could have really used Dr. Jones' wisdom with this one.
That was a really good one.
That's-
Awesome.
That's actually perfect,
Mhm.
almost.
Wow.
If you're serious, I'm sorry, if you're being serious, then this is goodbye.
Oh,
And to be honest, I'm still not over Steve Irwin's death, and until and until I am, I think we should stop texting.
Oh man.
they're good.
To I'm alive, what's up? I have to go with Dr. Jones.
Yes.
I mean, it makes sense.
that was first of all like just the best card to pick up.
It was perfect.
She is actually a Dr. Jones.
So now
In
In
you just
approximately less than 1 month.
flip the
now.
top and read it out loud,
Can you give me?
and then everybody
paragraph?
else draws a card to replace. Go ahead.
Mhm.
Oh, thanks, Matt.
This says.
Anytime.
Oh, do I need one of those?
No.
Yeah, I
Well,
do.
Well,
you
you
won't play
can.
this time, but
Oh.
yeah, you can go ahead and add it in if you want to.
So this says, had a great time last night. What if we went to a ballet class for our next date?
Had a great time last night. What if we went to a ballet class?
Hey Matt, why didn't you take me to a ballet class on any of our dates?
Because ballets are dumb.
How dare you?
Would you like to go to a ballet class with Matt?
I feel like that'd be really fun actually.
Do you?
Yeah.
Cool.
I feel like adult dance classes are cool.
You and
For your
Katie,
next anniversary, you guys can go.
or you and Katie
Okay.
can go.
That's a good
I did not
response
say
right
that
there.
they would be cool. She did.
I have a
Said she
friend
would love it.
who used to be a professional ballerina.
You can take
I think that's
her.
the coolest thing in the world. No, she'd be way too good at it. No thanks. She's been in movies and like I'm good. Shout out to Shannon. You're really awesome. Love you. Okay.
So what was it was had a great time last night. What if we went to a ballet class
for our next date. So the first
Okay.
response is, "Give me my prosthetic leg back. How about that? I haven't left my house in a week.
That's perfect.
I'm filing a restraining order, and this text will be going in as evidence.
Nice.
If life was a fairy tale, then yeah, but it's just not, Amanda."
I love that.
Okay, so wow, I just have to go with the prosthetic leg. I'm sorry. There you go,
Yes.
Josh.
That card was a ringer. It was going to win no matter what
Yeah,
the
well,
first
so
text was.
this one about Amanda. Sorry,
I
Amanda,
wa-
you
That was
can't
really
go
good.
to a
wasted
ballet
that on
class.
you.
I'm sorry. I'm the worst.
That was really good. Okay, next round. It's this is another one of the ones that's been edited. It's dinner o'clock and Daddy's hungry.
Oh no! Hold on, can I see this card?
We redacted it very
You know, I
nicely.
don't know. I don't
We
know
do
what it was
great.
supposed to say.
Oh, okay.
But
Do you
nor
know
do
what
I
it was
want.
supposed to say?
Yeah, I
Oh
can see
man, I
it.
didn't do a good job.
Oh,
Okay,
Surely none
read
of
it
the
again.
young adults are clever enough to do that.
Yeah.
trick.
yeah, they kind of are. It's dinner o'clock and Daddy's hungry. Does it sound awkward when I say it that way?
Yeah,
Little-
please
little-
don't.
Hold on. Hold on.
Clearing your throat makes it better. No.
It's
this is-
dinner o'clock and Daddy's hungry.
And I'm Fraser Crane. Good day and good mental health.
And I'm Fraser Crane.
Let's take
Oh,
some
wait,
calls.
I gotta do one of these. Hold on.
I heard that
Ross,
in a
could-
Jessica Day voice. I wish I could get some consoles on this.
No,
need
you
to
can't
phone-
get a
you need
console.
a
This is your
Phone a
choice.
friend.
I need to phone a
Here, show me what your choices are.
What?
Oh my goodness. I'm so hurt.
I like that one a lot.
I mean, that one really fit.
Yeah.
Okay, here you go.
Okay.
Thanks. Okay, thanks.
I'm going to mix these up since there's only 3.
I just want to point out this will be the last time.
Why?
Last time we'll end this, then we can keep playing if you guys
Okay.
want.
Yeah.
Oh, I like playing
It's
on.
dinner o'clock and Daddy's hungry. Boy, boy, oh boy, count me in as an abso-heckin-lutely.
Oh wow, I'm surprised
We did
I
not
actually
edit that.
said that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh no, heckin'. We need to anyway. These are my fortnight hours. You know better.
Whatever.
I refuse to answer that until I'm sober. Let's talk Monday.
Nice.
Man. Oh. I'm gonna go boy oh boy.
Dang it.
Sure.
Count me in. Is that you?
Yes, sir.
That's Matt.
Give me my book.
Nice.
Hey, hey, slapping the table.
Oh, sorry. All right. So this one says, "Good morning, cutie. Let's get this bread."
Good morning, cutie. Let's get this bread.
Just for the people at home.
You're not gonna get this, but it's funny.
No slapping the table, sir.
I know. I just like that thud sound.
Good morning, Katie or cutie.
That's not
Let's
creepy
get
at all.
this bread.
Cool. Okay. This is good.
Okay. Let's see what we got here.
I think you're gonna be happy with this.
Okay. The first reply we have is, "How about we never see each other again?" That's a good one.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
I'm happy to help just this once, but next time you should call your urologist.
Okay.
If you're not going to address me as Thick Shelby like I ask you to, you have no business texting me.
That's the winner.
It is. There's no choice, although this one's really good.
Thick Shelby.
All right.
You gonna give
Who was
Josh
that?
his thing?
That was
you
Josh.
say yes?
Yes.
All right.
Amazing.
So we're going to continue to play this, but we hope this was entertaining to some level.
To
for some
level.
people.
I feel like we just have to have a closing segment before we just say goodbye and we're going to continue our game.
No, we are going to continue our game, but it's not about falling off that horse. It's about getting back on it because we did it.
Leave them with a motivational thought for the week.
Tomorrow's
Ah.
Monday, guys. Good luck.
So some of us, I just want everybody to know, while some of you are out there working, my job that I already work from home, I'm not going to be working. So good luck with
Yeah,
that.
because tomorrow's a holiday and I have to work.
So everybody,
Tomorrow is
Aw.
Memorial Day.
yes.
It's a pretty big deal. Thank you to those who serve.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah. So anyway, this I want to thank my good friends Josh and Katie for doing this with me.
Yay,
And,
enjoyed it.
Excited. If you like this is going to be on my YouTube channel. So if you're just listening and you want to see probably the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life, as Josh,
I'll be there.
Josh.
wait.
Well, Josh and Katie's daughter bringing her podcasting gear in here.
Oh yeah,
It
her.
was
please.
adorable.
Please check out the video. If you've watched the video and you just want to stop looking at us and also want to hear the audio again, go listen to the audio. It'll be on all major streaming platforms. Anyway, thank you and good night.
Good night. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.